BP says in TV advertisements that it's taking full responsibility for the oil spill, and the company, quote, "will make this right." For many on the ground, though, in the Gulf, it seems to be a different story. Grover Robinson is chairman of Florida's Escambia County Commission, a county that includes Pensacola Beach. He says he's lost confidence in BP's response. Grover Robinson is on the phone with us this morning. Mr. Robinson, when you say you've lost confidence in BP, why?
Good morning. Again, I think some of the challenges for us is the response was not as quick. All assets were not put into this situation. It seemed to be, it's kind of a wait-and-see posture. We felt like as local governments, certainly in a hurricane, we prepare and we do all we can to make sure that the impact is minimized to our citizens. When it's a natural disaster like that, we have the opportunity to go out and work with FEMA and the state and make those things happen. In this situation, we had to sit back constantly and ask BP or ask Unified Command, who BP was in charge of, for assets to help us through the situation, and we just weren't getting what we needed.
Okay, Mr. Robinson, I want to make a couple of things clear, though, just so that we understand what's going on. What you're dealing with in Pensacola is not what they're dealing with in Grand Isle just yet. You don't have crude washing up in huge quantities on your beaches just yet, right? You've got some tar balls. So I wanted to confirm that, and secondly, to find out what is it that you've been asking of BP that the company hasn't been doing?
Well, we have, let me say that the county to the west of us has had oil wash up on shore. And we've seen a considerable amount of again we've seen a little bit more than that coming in. Fortunately, we've been able to work the skimming situation, but for a long time we were getting impacts because there was no skimming, or there was not a large amount of skimming vessels here. We believe these things like the Jones Act, these other issues with EPA regulations, they should be waived so that boats, all the boats they have from any country, can come in here and begin to help suck this up. There is almost it's hard to tell if this is 2 or 8 Exxon Valdez's that have already occurred in the Gulf, and it just is one of these things that we need all assets to come to bear to get this thing cleaned up. And I think that's the frustration that we've had, is we'd like to keep it this way because of the situation that impacts us. Tourism is huge. It's not huge in Grand Isle, but it is huge in Escambia County. It's about 25% of our economy, and all our biggest months are June, July, and August. So this is a crippling situation. You were just talking about unemployment rates earlier. This is an impact to us in a state like Florida we don't have South Dakota's unemployment rate. We're having challenges, and now this is going to only further affect our people. And this is the thing why it's not sort of unacceptable to us. We didn't cause this spill; BP did.
Mr. Robinson, I want to thank you very much for joining us, and we wish you luck. That is Grover Robinson, chairman of the Escambia County Commission, speaking to us about the situation he faces overseeing Pensacola Beach in the Florida Panhandle.